penises? Let's give it up for Storm!
How do you know?
That's not related. So, sir, what's your name? What's your name, please? Whatever. Liu Cong. Okay, very good name. Liu Cong. So, Liu Cong, do you feel that you have a big penis? Hesitation. Okay. Yeah. So that's the problem, because this is a very important era when China is a very important, great nation. We can't really afford our men having the slightest doubt of the size of their most important tool, right? So ladies and gentlemen, can we just establish here tonight that it is not true that Chinese men have small penises, okay? Okay? I'm not just being patriotic here. I can actually prove it. In English and Chinese languages, the word cock and the word ji both mean the feathered animal, right? And the unfeathered animal, right? That's great alignment. But there is one difference, in that in the English language, when the word cock means penis, it carries that sort of connotation that it's something big, strong, right? Wild, uncontrollable. Cock. I'm going to put my cock in. Have you seen that movie? It's really popular on YouPorn. I'm going to put my cock in my hand, says the serial wanker. Sorry. So cock, kaboom, big one, right? But in language of Chinese, the word "ji," right? When it means penis, it means a small boy's willy. So imagine that, a cock, a kaboom, and a ji with an equal mark in between, right? That's a mind game. Yeah? So next time, when a Chinese man tells you that he has a small penis, he's most probably just being modest. Right? So ladies and gentlemen, of course, by all means, try some Chinese penises, okay? And when we leave here tonight, let other people try some Chinese penises. And let's change the stereotype and make the world a better place. Wow, so it's really great here to see you all here. It's so good to see so many of you here. And it's so difficult to be a woman. So we've got quite a lot of ladies tonight, so you can support me, right? It's quite difficult. Thank you. It's very difficult to be a woman. Yes, especially in modern times. It's harder and harder to turn man on. It's hard to get man hard, right? Some girls know what I'm talking about. At work, we are expected to work harder, rise up to leadership positions, right? At home, we have to put up with men who make less money than us and pretend that we're remotely interested in what they have to say. And even in the bedroom, we are expected to be proactive now. Right? So basically, we're expected to be on top of everything. Got that? On top? Right? Yeah. And they have the cheek to ask for foreplay. I'm tired. Honey, can we have a cuddle, please? Says the husband. What, really? I've just wasted 5 minutes to do foreplay. Come on, I have other things to do. So it's really hard, right? It's hard to be a woman. But if you think about in history, if we look into the 5,000 years of glorious Chinese history of sex, right? Have to be, otherwise we won't be here tonight, right? So another thing is that quite a lot of people a lot of international people give Chinese a hard time when they say that Chinese are weak in sexual performance. Now, I have to correct that, ladies and gentlemen. We have been doing it solid for 5,000 years, non-stop. And look at the outcome. We have 1.6 billion successful sperms, right? So statistics tell us that Chinese are the real sex gods. Yeah? That's very important, thank you. We should always remember that. Anyway, getting back to the 5,000. In history, it is said that the mere sight of a lady's foot, the tip of her foot, can cause a gentleman's boner. It's not my words, it's a word-for-word quote from a book, so it must be true. So imagine that, in the ancient time, a lady, it doesn't need to be like, very sexy. It's just the tip of her foot, right? Under her long skirt. So we don't even know if her foot is actually inside her shoe. Right? She could be lazy and slutty and then just kick her shoe a little bit out of her skirt. That doesn't matter. If the gentleman sees the tip of her shoe, and then he can picture the whole of her body, and there's no way back. Right? So imagine, ladies and gentlemen, imagine if we were living in that time, and if I show my tip of my foot, every gentleman in this room should be busy making a little tent in your trousers. If I'm bold enough to lift my skirt a tiny bit to show my ankle, oh my God, this room is going to be flooded. But nowadays it's so difficult. Girls will have to wear really revealing clothes, really short, hot pants. Sometimes you can even see the arse crack. Right? So that's the commitment that we put. And think about what men do. They roll their t-shirt up to show their man boobs and their big bellies to walk around. So basically their philosophy of fashion, inherited 5,000 years of history, Confucius, reads vertical, not horizontal, is as far as I am comfy, fuck you. Right, that's my time. Thank you very much. My name is Ting Ting. Thank you.
One more time for Chinese Hillary Clinton.